when we're rowing. It's more of a team mentality that the whole team embraces. And I'm not sure if it's just Eric, but I definitely can feel it when I'm around him. Like, we're working out together, we're pushing each other hard, we're making sure we hold each other accountable. You're waking up 5:30 in the morning to get the workout in. You know you want it to count. You don't want to bull that workout. So we get into it, and we make sure that everyone is doing their best. And I feel like it gives me confidence, and it makes me more comfortable with myself when I know that my hair looks good and I have a fresh haircut. I could feel it all over.
Alrighty, Hammam. So, what do you want to do today?
I want to grow the top of my hair and get a fade around behind my ears and the back.
Cool.
Skin.
Down to skin?
Down
cool.
skin, yeah.
Do you want to do kind of like a low? Do you want to do kind of like a mid?
That's up to you, man.
Cool. I'm gonna do kind of more of like a mid, almost like a drop, just to preserve the crown area and obviously the top. So
okay.
You're cool with that, and we'll go in there, trim up a little bit, whatever needs to be trimmed, if there's any long hairs up top, just to make it cohesive.
Now, are you from Austin?
Not originally. I'm from. I was born in Mexico, in the state of Jalisco, like down southwest in Mexico.
Nice. Okay.
And then I moved to Houston when I was 5, and here to Austin when I was 17 for college. Nice. Now that we have our shape set in, right? We're gonna go in with our edger. So since we want to have the back kind of drop, we're gonna start here at the bottom and work our way to either side. Hammam, how long have you been in Austin for?
About 4 years.
About 4? What part of town do you live in?
East side by campus.
Nice.
You probably know the campus area well.
Mm-hmm.
Benu Coffee Shop.
Yeah.
That's where I live.
Like in the coffee shop?
I wish. I'll have an espresso machine in my lab. That'd be cool.
It's funny. I didn't discover that coffee shop till after I graduated from UT. Met one of my friends there for coffee, and I was like, dude, like, how come I didn't know about this?
I didn't study that hard in college, so I didn't know all the study stuff.
I also didn't start drinking coffee till like after I graduated too, so it's like no need.
Would you do it all over again, college with coffee?
Maybe. I'll definitely do college again, man. That was a super fun experience. And here, just a quick little like something that I noticed that I know will probably help me with the haircut, since he doesn't have a lot of space between where the line of demarcation, like the line of weight, would be in his ear. I'm gonna try to keep this line pretty low just to give me space to blend up. So just something to take note of. Moving forward now, we're gonna go with the shaver and just kind of clean under the bottom. Do you have a rower at home, or do you actually like getting into the lake and doing your rowing that way?
I get in the lake. I need to get a rower at home for sure though. But getting on the water is totally different.
Yep. I'm gonna go to our clipper with a 1 close, and then we'll do clipper open. Where do you normally get your haircut at?
Rudy, right by Mueller.
Rudy Baldwin?
Yeah, that's the
Dude,
guy.
that's my boy.
Oh, he's awesome. I love Rudy. I was worried he'll see the video cheating on him, but I'll talk to him.
This is a clipper open. Just working a little higher than the one. I was gonna ask you if you watch any or what you did with your time.
I still got a bunch of time, man. Don't go out. I already watched everything on Netflix.
Everything?
Nah.
Whole catalog.
The whole thing. I finished Netflix. I'm watching Hulu now.
Did you get a chance to watch The Last Dance, by any chance?
I watched
Michael Jordan?
I watched the first 30 minutes of the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to watch the whole thing soon.
Dude, I watched that thing like 6 or 7 times.
Oh God, that's awesome, man.
Bro, it's so good.
What made you watch it second time?
So at the shop where I work,
Yeah.
I have it kind of like on the background. That's how I watched the first time.
Okay.
And then I rewatched it again by myself in my house just to get an undivided attention, if you will.
Mhm.
And I just kept playing there at the shop. All right, now we get into the portion of fading the bottom into the one. And we'll start here at the back, work our way to either side. Clipper closed. So I'm gonna grab my trimmer again and just work the line here at the bottom. Just touch it up.
Which one is your favorite of the Beardbrand scents?
Oh, that's a good question, man. I like Four Vices and Temple Smoke. I haven't tried Stone Mason yet,
That's good.
but I know when we're doing the Beardbrand Alliance, a lot of the guys that sat in the chair were big fans of Old Money.
Old Money.
Yeah, Old Money would probably be number 3, but Four Vices and Temple Smoke would probably be my top 2.
Nice.
For you?
I'll go with the Four Vices.
Four Vices?
And then Old Money. But they all really smell so good.
Mm-hmm. Just going back and touching up some of the areas here on the corner of the fade.
So how did you know you want to become a barber?
And it's goes back to back when I was in college, man. I started I had been cutting my hair prior to that, like when I was in middle school and high school, but it was just for fun, you know. I was just like trying to save myself money or my parents. When I got to college, my freshman roommate was a friend of mine that I went to high school with, and he knew that I would cut my hair. And started cutting his hair, and then other friends there in the dorm, and
Oh, nice.
eventually, you know, opened up my network, just being in college, and yeah, I was just cutting people up left and right. But again, it was always for fun, and I wasn't charging when I started, just to help out my friends, and
Yeah, college kids, right?
yeah, closer to to my senior year, my girlfriend, now wife at the time, she mentions like, hey, you should go look into barber school. And I worked for like another like year by myself, and I ended up taking upon myself to really pursue this like full time. Went to barber school in Houston, got my license, came back here to Austin, and started working.
Nice, man.
I went to school for history and Spanish. I was trying to be a teacher. And yeah, just kind of one thing led to another, and here we are. Before we finish, do you want to put any product in, or you want to rock it just natural?
What do you recommend?
I will put a little bit of sea salt spray. Maybe finish it off with a little bit of styling balm, but nothing heavy. Still, because you got some pretty good hair texture up top with the curls.
Yeah. Let's go with the recommendations. I normally do the sea salt with some like styling gel afterwards, just to get it going.
So I'm actually going to put the product in while it's still wet and then dry it. And normally I would use a brush to get it going, but since you do have that curl that I want to keep and pronounce, I'm going to do low heat, low speed, and just kind of let the blow dryer do the work. Nice little drop fade there for you, so you can grow it out real nice.
Beautiful fade, thank you.
Yes, sir.
You been to beardbrand.com lately? I mean, seriously. You want to look good? You want to take care of yourself? You want people to know you take care of yourself? What you doing? Don't waste your time. Beardbrand.com.